Alright everyone, today we're going to be reading a Diary of a Wimpy Kid story. I know, it's been a bit. I know a lot of you guys want me to read one. So, I decided to read, let me get the exact wording. They're under the goddamn ground, Greg. They're under the goddamn ground, Greg. Let's see who this is by. This story is by the Joe Krogan experience on Reddit. So, yeah. Also, one more thing before we get started. I do just want to thank everyone for, all this support on the channel. All 7.3k of you. Thank you. You guys are like the original Illiterate people. But yeah, just thank you for, supporting the channel. And yeah, I decided that for every video I'll show comments from the last video, so lots of comments should be going on the screen right now. You can skip past this if you don't really care, but your comment might be in this if you ever commented on a video before, just to say, thank you again. Anyways, let's get into the story now. Monday. So it finally happened. Our fucking school cared so little about our safety that someone went missing. Craziest part is that they went missing in broad daylight. It was at recess, and Shirag bet everyone that he would run all the way out to the tree line and back without the teacher seeing. I mean, if he did it, he would win around $30 total. He actually got all the way out there and was running back to the rest of us, when one moment he was there. Shit, I didn't think he could do it. Now I owe him $5. Give me all your money, suckers! And the next it was like he was being swallowed up by the ground. It was the craziest fucking thing I've seen. Oh shit, fuck. Help me. What the fuck is happening to me? Okay, like, everyone is seeing this, right? I'm not crazy, right? Riley and I ran to tell a lunch monitor, but they didn't believe us. So now I guess the school doesn't give a shit and I have to figure this all out. It wouldn't take long for me to get an answer about what happened to Shirag. I was on the bus home that afternoon when we were going down the one dirt road in town, when we got hung up when the bus stopped. I thought it was just a pothole or something. It turned out not to be. Oh god, we're gonna die. Some fucking thing just burst out of the ground and grabbed onto the bus. The driver started to floor it, but the thing managed to grab onto the back door of the bus, rip it off, and started dragging kids out to eat them. Fucking help! This thing ate like 4 kids and then went back underground. Holy shit, we are in some big trouble now. Someone call the cops or something. Tuesday. I was surprised that school is not closed for the day, since 4 kids fucking died yesterday. I asked my parents, and they said that the school said it wasn't on school grounds, but that they'd have an assembly with grief counselors. They had an assembly alright, but this dude is no grief counselor. Kids, my name is Bert Gummer, and I'm here to tell you some critical need-to-know information. Your bus was attacked by a creature that is known as a graboid. What the fuck kind of grief counselor is allowed to carry a fucking gun into a school? He did tell us about all these graboids and the fact that they turn into other creatures. After the assembly, this Bert guy just kind of went out to the playground and started playing with a toy car that he had taped a bunch of explosives to. I'm scared this guy is mentally unstable. Come on, just follow the car so I can go blow you up and go home. At this point, I'm not sure what to be more scared of, the underground creature or the middle-aged guy playing with bombs on the playground. This story is golden. Bert screwed around with the explosive RC car for a few hours, but nothing happened, so I guess he went elsewhere. That elsewhere was, I guess, right over to Rowley's house. Rowley called me saying that I had to see what had gone down in his backyard. Greg, we're saved. That monster thing is dead in my backyard. I guess Bert had managed to blow this thing up, but I'm not sure why he hadn't cleaned up the mess afterwards. Lazy asshole. Thank God it's not my house, or Dad would make me clean this up. I went home and I figured I could sleep knowing the monster was dead. Of course, I was wrong. I don't know what is making all this noise, but it sure sounds like there's going to be another grief counseling assembly tomorrow. Wednesday. So good news, but then some really bad news. So no grief counseling today. So no grief counseling today. And since so many people, I think he means many. So many people weren't there. They just let us have an all-day recess, which went pretty cool until this shit happened. These things that look kind of like that other thing showed up and started to attack. I don't know what the fuck these things are, but they're really loud and they don't seem to be hungry. We all ran back into the school and were greeted at the door by this. Guess I spoke too soon about no grief counseling. Everyone in the school and hide your body heat. This dude was literally in what looked like a tinfoil hat and coat, and was firing a fucking gun around kids. I mean, it was to kill monsters, but fuck. As many people ran inside as could, but some kids still got eaten. This is so fucking scary. I just imagine Greg just writing this as he's running. The teachers shut the doors, and Bert told everyone to get up on the roof, but the doors didn't hold for long. It was fucking chaos in the halls as everyone ran for the second floor roof access. You know, there are so many F words in this story so far. I mean, it's pretty funny, but there's a lot. I guess the local preschool had also come to hide here because their building only had one floor. This went even worse than you would think because, of course, 3-year-olds can't really run that fast and are bite-sized. Manny died. Holy shit, Manny! This was personal now. I need to get revenge on these things. Wow, Greg actually cares for Manny in these stories. When I got to the roof, I went up to Bert and asked him for one of the biggest gun he had. I was gonna get some payback. I found Bert on the roof of the school as he was shooting at the monsters. For whatever reason, Bert didn't seem that receptive to giving a 13-year-old a gun, and just went back to shooting at the other creatures on the ground. Bert, they killed my brother. I need a gun to shoot them. Please. Hell no, I wouldn't give you a gun if it was World War III. After a while of screaming from these stupid things stopped, and some of the monsters that were still outside of the school actually turned tail and ran away. I thought that I guess they got scared of getting shot by Bert and ran off. But he said that this was actually a much worse sign. Bert actually did give me a gun though, and said that we had no choice but to clear the inside of the school as fast as possible. When we got down into the hallways, all we saw were body parts and what looked like husks. I don't like this. This is bad news. That was until we got to the gym and we saw, well, I'm not sure what, but I haven't been sure of what any of these things have been. The gym was a scene of complete carnage with dead bodies and blood all over these new things. But there should have been a period. Anyways, these new things were eating the bodies and making one hell of a mess. I guess those screaming things turned into these. These looked way scarier. One creature noticed me and started to hiss loudly, kind of like the other things. I took aim at it and started shooting, but who would have guessed it? I'm a really bad shot with a non-video game gun. The thing started to just kind of shake its tail and hiss some more. I thought it was weird until... Holy shit. Holy shit balls. This one shot fire out of its butt and flew into the air. It was like it was like some kind of ass dragon. No place was safe now from the monsters. This is the best story I've ever read. I ran out of the gym and closed the doors. I tried to hold them shut, but then they started to get really hot. These creatures must be trying to burn down the door. I found Bert and told him about this. He freaked out and ran to the gym. He unleashed hell on these creatures. It was epic. Eat this, you hate-seeking son of a bitches. Turns out that if you shoot these new creatures, though, they explode or something. Bert then told me that these creatures were called ass blasters, and that these things had progressed to the stage. That now that things have progressed to the stage, the National Guard would have no choice but to bomb the whole town, so that these things don't carry eggs to other towns and start the whole thing over again. We had to get out. Everyone who had survived climbed in the cars and the vans, and some of us were shooting out of the windows and some roofs at the creatures. This is for my brother, you flying shit stain. I gotta say, I was pretty proud of myself, and I was kind of a hero for this. Oh god. I guess I was going to be the tragic kind of hero, though. As we were on our way out of town, I didn't manage to shoot down one of these ass blasters, and then the unthinkable happened. There was a bunch of pain, and then everything went black. Then even weirder, I woke back up. Then even weirder, I woke back up. I was in a strange room, no one was in there. There was my journal on the couch next to me and some writing on the wall. Welcome, everything is fine. I had no idea where I was, but hopefully I could get some answers. You know, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and honestly I forgot how fun they are to record and read them. This was a really funny and good story. I liked it a lot. This is the full story, by the way. It's not like gonna end up, there's not gonna be any extra pages. It's just, you know, I don't know if there's a part 2 to this, but it's not like, this is not like a cliffhanger. This is the final end of it. Maybe he did make a second part. I don't know. But, yeah. Really, really funny story. I liked it a lot. Yeah, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.